right? You're locked on to the Cosmopolitan Drive show. That was Financial Woman by Fino. I do have in the studio with me, hello,
Yep.
Marvin, also known as
Pitch Imperfect.
Pitch Imperfect. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Amazing. I'm not too bad. Thank you. I mean, it's nice outside, so I could be better, enjoying a bit of sun, but I can get a little beam through the studio of some, some heat.
It's here.
Right.
It's here. Summer's
here. You're into your poetry, urban poetry, I'd like to call it. What would you define it as?
I would say it's a bit of urban poetry. I would say it's my imagination. It's the depiction of my reality. Where I come from, Hackney. It's a mix of so many different walks of life and so many different cultures. So I can amalgamate that all into my music. And so the poetry, the rap, the singing, it's because of where I'm from and all of the different mixes that I throw into my music. So
so is it something that you've been doing for a long time? Or you know it, but let's say I don't know it. Like, what would you say to someone who wants to understand where you come from? Like,
I'm coming from...
Why poetry? Why not anything else?
Yeah, so I do poetry, of course. I rap as well. So the project I'm putting out is going to be a mix of poems, interludes, etc., and rap. But in terms of where I'm coming from, I'm definitely coming from a real rap background where I'm rapping and I'm doing poetry in churches and that's where I'm coming from. So I'm coming from a very performance-based... I think I actually have seen
you perform at a particular church in Tottenham.
I've performed at so many.
That was an event that was based for the youth as well. Especially, so that's where you want to focus on at this particular time, or do you think of going on to more diverse areas?
Obviously, I want to inspire the youth. That's always been at the core of my artistry. But I'm going to branch out into different fields. You're going to see me doing so many different genres. So forms of poetry, forms of rap, R&B as well.
So where do you come up with these poetries? Like, do you make it at home, or how does the magic work?
I think it's just down to my mind. I think it's
you just sit there on an ordinary day, you're thinking, whoa.
Yeah, it's all in my head. Like, it's all premeditated. So before I put pen to pad, I sort of have an idea of what direction I want to take. But then as soon as I start writing one line, the next line it will follow and it will keep going.
It's almost quite spiritual, don't you think?
Yeah, for sure.
Your faith is up and moving, isn't it? Obviously, shout out Methodist youth. Woo. So what have been the major challenges for you throughout the whole experience?
I would say just getting to the people. I feel like I've been on an escalator. I definitely didn't take the lift. So just getting the people to understand, because of my genre of music, it's not the mainstream form. So I'm not hitting the people as quickly as another artist who's making music in the mainstream would. So I'm just trying to build that cult following, and then from there on,
networking as well.
Yeah, that's what
you're performing at events, so then you're meeting different sorts of people all the time, and you're getting into contact with those people that would connect you to others who are interested, or those who haven't heard of you yet. But obviously ABN's a great place for you to start.
Shout out ABN. Shout out ABN.
Amazing. So who have been the people that you've come across that have inspired you, you'd say, or people that you've worked with as well?
So my whole thing is believe in the craft. So that's me.
That's kind of like the tag.
That's my tag. That's the tag, and it's also just the walk of life. Believe in the craft basically is something that I came up with when I was at uni, and it's just literally work ethic. I believe that my work ethic will pay off one day. And you're seeing it now before your very eyes. And it's something that I hold dear to my heart. It's a mantra. But I work with Vase and Rebel. He's my director, and we make magic. We definitely collaborate well with each other. I've known him pretty much all my life. And so you'll see him he'll be executive producing this new project that I'm putting out right now.
Nice.
So he's definitely someone who's inspired me. He's on me. He's always saying, we're gonna do this. So he's someone that's gonna be involved.
Wow.
In terms of other artists, I haven't really I wouldn't really say I'm that close to any other artists per se. Obviously I look at those who are quite similar to me, so J. Cole, who's always been sort of like a huge inspiration for me, Kendrick Lamar doing great things right now really as well.
Good. Yeah.
Tupac as well. He's not here, but he has a huge part of. He's a huge part of what I do. Like if you see Real Friends, I've got a video called Real Friends that sort of pays homage to Tupac. Shout out to the movie, by the way, out in the UK June 30th. But yeah, those are a few of the people that have inspired me.
Really, really good. So I can't wait. So we're going to hear Sell Lies.
Yeah, this is the trailer.
It is the trailer. So when will it officially be official, you know?
I'm gonna drop the official video on June the 30th. So that's the same day as the Park video will be out in the UK.
Yep.
I'm gonna drop it on that same day. So that's when it's out, Friday, June 30th. You got the exclusive. I haven't actually told anyone it's gonna drop that day.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm gonna drop it on Friday, June the 30th.
June the 30th. Just saying. So we're gonna hear a bit of that.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. You're not going nowhere.
Growing up in Hackney, we were never oblivious to the dangers we'd face or the level of violence that was taking place in the 90s, early 2000s. You'd think as kids we'd be far more naive, but we knew it was one of the most dangerous places to live in the country. The crack epidemic, the murders, the violence. I'm no gangster, I'm no thug or criminal, but I understood why we grew up desensitized to death. In no way does my town define who I am. I do that. But looking at the town now and how it has been gentrified, it's going to take a certain type of warrior to suggest that you're about that life as it was back then. Don't sell lies to the people.
Wow. I mean, that's very, very powerful. I mean, once again, I know you've kind of explained it, but what exactly does Sell Lies talk about? So, Sell Lies... It's an ode to Hackney, really, to be honest. It's me talking about what happens in a city when you've got certain people that say they live a certain lifestyle. Yeah. But we really know what kind of people do live a lifestyle. Crime, drugs, etc., etc. Certain people put up a certain image or persona to make themselves look as though that's them when really it's not. So it's like you're selling lies to the people, because I grew up in an era of Hackney where, you know, it was the murder rate and the drugs rate was rife, you know, and everyone remembers it. And now I'm not saying that there's no crime in Hackney by any ways. I'm not nullifying that. It's still a place where there's high levels of crime. And there's, by no means am I glorifying it, but I'm just portraying the truth of the area. And the truth is, when I was growing up in Hackney, people were getting killed in broad daylight, and you were going home, you know, parents would fear for my life and my peers' life just as children, you know, coming home from school, etc. So we've come a long way from there, but I don't want people to sort of try and portray themselves as though they're still about that life if you're not. If you're really not, and that's what Sell Lies is. It's just like, don't sell lies to the people or portray an image that's not real. Absolutely honest about yourself. And I do agree with that, because we find those guys out there, you know, flaunting what they have, but it's like, how did you get it? I mean, yesterday you were, you know, Jimmy in your joggy bottoms, and then today you're like in Louis Vuitton, you know, Benz selling and all this lot. You know, it's quite obvious. It's not like they keep it discreet. But also, I'd like to ask because obviously it's very interesting that you've come up with such a good concept to, you know, lie behind your poetry, and it's kind of rap. It's fused in with a bit of rap, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I mean, as I was saying, so Sell Lies, it's actually it's gonna be rapping. There's no poetry. But I call that poetry because you have rap songs that don't really have meanings to them. Nowadays, I'd say, of course, doesn't even make sense. I feel like rap and poetry are synonymous. I don't know what them do. When they're mumbling and do it, I wouldn't even call that rap. I wouldn't even call that rap, because they, you know, rap is definitely you can synonymous have poetry in Afrobeats as well. Of course. You are the sugar in my tea. You are the tomato for my rice. Yeah, bars. You know, you get it? Bars. Right, I got bars, right?
Bars.
Yeah, I do. Just checking with you. So, any events that you're going to be getting involved in the future? Anything you want to take part in?
Yeah, look out for me. All summer, you just go on my social media.
Yeah, where
Twitter.
Can we find you?
You can go on my Twitter, pitchimperfect_, Instagram, pitchimperfect, Snapchat, The Real Imperfect. All of my shows I'll put up there, and I'll let you know exactly where and when I'll be performing. Yeah. So make sure you keep it locked for that. And look out for the video, as I was saying, 30th of June. So live.
Amazing. I mean, you sound like a really inspirational person. I mean, as a young man growing up in London as well, what would you advise to maybe a young guy who, well, you know, knife crime in particular has become quite a rising issue.
Yeah.
What would you advise somebody who kind of wants that way out to, you know, really discover their talent and get into something a bit more creative than, you know, wasting time on the streets and stuff? What would you advise that person to do?
I would say to find your talent as early as you possibly can, and to lock into that talent, to become skilled at that talent. You need to spend 10,000 hours on that. So instead of wasting your time on the streets doing whatever you're doing or being influenced by whoever, really hone in and lock into your talent to take yourself out of that position where you are. As I've stressed, we're all trying to help our families, and nobody wants their mum to bury a child, or etc. So we want to put our mums and dads into mansions and see everyone shine. So I would say to lock into your talent and find a network of people that align with you. And to really work alongside them to make greatness.
That's really good. And I'd say exactly what he said. You know, I woke up and I had that in mind, and I knew I was going to tell you that, but you know, he was a bit too quick. But I'm joking. For sure. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna give you a shout out. It's your birthday tomorrow as well, so we're gonna give you a birthday shout out.
I think you should. Yeah,
for sure.
I think you should make a poem around my birthday.
We'll make it okay, so like a birthday song.
Yeah.
Birthday poem. Yeah. Okay, I feel you. I'm gonna write something.
Are you sure?
And send it to you.
Tomorrow you'll hear from me.
For sure.
Amazing. Literally, Pitch Imperfect. It's been amazing having you in the studio.
I appreciate that. Shout out to you.
You're definitely gonna come back. This is not the last time I'm seeing you.
Yeah, when I drop the tape, I've got it pretty much done. It's about 70 to 80% finished, the whole project. So when that drops, I'll definitely be coming through. Nice. And I'll bring, you know, the people that were involved in making it, and it's going to be a real show.
It's going to be a real show. Definitely. Who knows? I might be in it. I might be making poets today. Who knows? I'm going to be going home making poems, you know?
Who knows? It's good. Not everyone can get on there though.
What inspired your name? Just to ask.
Okay, so Pitch Imperfect. The first premise of my name is that the whole point of it, the premise of my name is that I was born on a pitch that was imperfect. So for those who know my background, I play football, I played semi-pro, and you know, I was born on the pitch, but I just found out that a lot of people that were great at football or music or whatever field you're in came from like a really tough background. So I was just like, okay, their pitch was imperfect. You know, they never made it on a perfect pitch. So I was just like, cool, I'll call myself Pitch Imperfect.
That's quite
and we'll
powerful.
go from there. So that's the whole premise behind the name, to be honest.
That's really interesting. I think you're giving me more ideas now. Maybe I should start thinking of a new name for myself. I mean, Nancy. Yeah. Thanks. I mean, sorry, Mum.
Nancy's cool. Nancy's cool. I don't know, maybe something aligned with radio.
You know?
I don't know, like Nancy on the mic or
Mike Nancy. Okay, we'll find out. But I'm gonna have to let you go then. Yes, but it's been amazing having you here in the studio.
Bless.
Good catch up as well. Obviously, throwback
for sure. You've seen me grow from years back.
You know, from years back, you're making such great progress.
Yeah,
amazing. Keep up the good work. That's all I have to say. And I know you're gonna go far, amazingly far. So do look out for him, guys. If you're listening, that was Pitch Imperfect. You can find him on Instagram.
Pitch Imperfect.
The weekend
everywhere.
The weekend is coming really soon, so we're going to play Weekend Vibes by Say Shay. We'll be right back. Well, I'll be right back, and we'll be keeping the tunes going up until the top of the hour. This is Say Shay.
Sometimes all you need to be happy, Ukwa money and baby boo. Like whenever you want, take it back, baby, I deal with you.
You are listening to The Cosmopolitan Drive on ABN Radio.
You know I get to your back, come back.